Hello, welcome back to another Skylords Reborn speedrun video. This time I like to show you the currently fastest Oracle run on expert difficulty. It was played by Pritstift in just 18 minutes and 2.5 seconds. He's held the record title for this map even before Skylords Reborn brought BattleForge back and decided to share the strategy now with all of you. So here you have the deck he used in order to achieve this incredible time. And as usual, now let me quickly show you around the map. So you start over here at the tier 1 where the fire chanters are and have to work your way up to this tier 2. The first goal is then to destroy everything in this area here, and once you've done that, stone blocks will spawn randomly in these camps and you have to destroy them, and then there will be stone transporter wagons spawning out of them, and these you have to escort towards the center point here. And once you've done that, the ritual begins and the end boss Umbabwe spawns. And once you killed him, the map ends after a short, rather short end dialogue. And yeah, it can be quite daunting for players playing this map the first time, because it's very unexpected if you play it the normal way. What happens at the end? You get a lot of attacks, but in this run, Pritstift shows you how it can be done in a very quick way and without much trouble. So, without further ado, let's begin.
The fire chanters must get to the Oracle's volcano to prepare.
Starts off by spawning some skeleton warriors, and then he will bring in 2 Embalmer shrines. He does that because they have a minute initial cooldown and he will need them rather soon, so he already prepares them. He's just scouting here. The first attacks come as early as possible. He will lure this and also the next attack towards the fire chanters, and they deal a lot of damage actually, and will take care of defending for him. So we can speed it up a little bit. Ready scouts, next wave comes. So that they stack on top of each other. Uses them as a distraction. Does not need them anymore. Activates the Unholy Armor ability to take a lot less damage, and now just ignores everything and heads straight over here to pick up the Power Wells Monument. And then he just kills them, so the Bandit Bouncer goes back. Picks up the orb, and yeah, has it now very, very early on. And also, gets attacked here a little bit, but it doesn't matter too much, because he will be tier 2 very soon. They heal back up if they're idle. There we go. And there's the first Shadow Phoenix. And another one. And some Skeleton Warriors. You will see this multiple times now, that he uses the Skeleton Warriors to, on the one hand, get melee units that do not aggro on the Shadow Phoenix to stack on top of each other, and also he will use them to generate extra corpses for his Shadow Phoenix to come back, because even with the Embalmer shrines, it can sometimes happen that you have 2 little corpses lying around for them to reincarnate. So these 2 are already unbound. Pick up the next well. The wells have only a very little capacity here, so he has to be careful not to drain them too quickly using a resource booster. He will use it, but only for a short time later on. And the cycle repeats again. Ability activated. Getting rid of those. There's a resource booster.
Your forces are under attack.
So now more and more units are gathering again. He's already at 4, so he can get 2 unbound again. Of course he has no vision, so he still waits and tries to attract those as well. And crash dive. Fortunately loses 1 here. But yeah, now he brings in the Undead Army, and with that he has so many corpses which he can create. Yeah, now he just kills the skeletons and thus always has enough corpses to get his Phoenix back. Uses it again. And can crash dive again. Another Shadow Phoenix. Now the goal is to, of course, get more and more to finally take over the next camp and get his tier 3. He intentionally leaves something here in the center alive to delay the stronger attacks a little bit. Because later on there will be gunners like these attacking as well. So he tries to delay this as long as possible. It's now at 8 already. And with those, he heads over here. Builds a Furnace of Flesh now. Because once tier 3, he can use Cultist Master to get them back. And yeah, now he just has to make sure that everything in this area dies. Phoenix can crash dive wherever they want.
A monument is under attack.
Spawns a Nightcrawler, and with that he will walk over here to take over the last orb. This doesn't matter if it gets damaged a little bit for now. Picks up the orb and the power wells. Has to frenzy here the Nightcrawler to get rid of the tower and the bandit footman. And yeah, will soon destroy the other Embalmer shrine as well. Because his tier 3 is almost up. Destroys the resource booster, because you see the wells are already drained by quite a lot. And the map still takes on some time. And after destroying the Embalmer shrine, brings in the construction hut in order to benefit from the construction cost reduction for the Amii Monument and the Flame Crystal, and then destroys the construction hut again. Yeah, has brought in some Cultist Masters here.
Master of the cult.
And now the waiting is over. He is tier 4. Builds the breeding grounds. And we can speed it up a little bit. Once it's done, he starts spawning the Lost Spirit ships. Of course, only the red affinity in order to benefit from the Flame Crystal. And there are the announced bandit gunners now coming down here as well. But he's already tier 4 and can thus rather easily deal with them. And now we'll just clear everything around the Oracle Shrine here. Has to retreat here again because of this one. But there's only the knockbacking attack. It's the spirit ships. He is rather safe. Uses the Nightcrawler to get over here, pick up other wells. Yeah, builds a new Furnace of Flesh. A little bit safer here to the side. And now heads over here. Using the Flame Crystal to boost damage. Enrage the ships to deal up to 50% more damage.
Your blood is my wine.
Good.
And now that everything's cleared here,
Now,
the Fire Enchanters will move over here and the stone storages spawned.
old Oracle Shrine. I will need to forge the statue from sacred
Destroys them, and then the transport wagons spawn, and now he has to always keep a unit close to them in order to escort them back and get them over here to this final zone. They spawned here, here and here, and over there of course, so very favorable as they're rather close to the center and not, you don't have to clear everything down here or down here in order to get them all the way back, because if enemies are nearby they won't move, but they do move even if flying units are only nearby. And you can see always has to walk so they don't stop. Another flame crystal activation. No, those two can basically go together.
A monument is under attack.
There's one other ship here to keep the area clear. And the first one is through. Yeah, now he has to just keep staying close to them, keep his ships alive. Wait for them to return, as always, when you play with lost spirit ships. And as he demonstrated here as well, keep rotating and moving them so they fire more shots and thus deal more damage. And
Find me more stones.
2 done. 3.
Excellent. The statue is taking shape.
And the last one is 1, 2. Now 4.
The statue is complete. I will hide it under the
Now
Oracle's shrine. Now
he just clears off the remaining things here, because they are quite long dialogues between. Already built some construction huts here in preparation for the boss fight with Urzach later. With Mbabwe later.
fire tribes arrive. Now the hard part begins. I will attempt to impersonate the
And using the still standing breeding grounds, brings in 2 Necrofuries.
forces are under attack.
Together with a fallen Skyelf, they will provide the necessary damage to kill Urzach in an instant.
This will give the fire tribes a show to help make my prophecy. I will try to
And
give you
now
guidance. Watch for a colored glow
that everything
around
is
the
cleared
edges.
on the map,
Remember the sequence, then repeat it. A monument is under attack.
now has to defend there. And now you can just speed it up a little bit, because it just takes forever. He will bring in Church of Negations. Those are purely to prevent later on anything targeting the Necrofuries or interrupting them.
Gods, this is so
So as the end fight is only very short, it doesn't matter if the churches have no support to keep them alive.
Speak louder!
He already sends his ships over here, because later on, from afar, bandit ships try to snipe down your monuments.
Prophecy! Prophecy!
Promise never to tell a soul.
There's the
about
fallen
this.
Skyelf.
Here come your cues. Be ready.
In the discord and strife of the Twilight War, the Red King lost his way and led the Fire Tribes into disaster. My wrath knows no bounds.
Now you get to this point where you can use these devices. Yeah, as opposed to mimic the order in which they appear here. But he just quickly presses a wrong order, because it's just quicker than doing the correct order, and there's no benefit for doing the correct order.
Shake the very magic of the land. What
See, the first stage is completed.
Play along, pig, or there will be no treasure for Mo or you.
The Oracle returns to the children of the
Second
Fire
stage.
with might
Now there's the same thing again
and thunder.
with the magic devices here.
Church of the Rifle. Monks of the Rifle.
And again,
That
different order.
Wait!
Now
This is
Umbabwe
a
spawns.
deception.
Umbabwe, Light's witch doctor.
Fire people!
And now he will use this Rifle Cultist for offering, and use Unholy Hero on both of them. Offering
Use your magic to weaken
and
the
another
foe,
one.
Then defeat him.
And once he becomes targetable, he will use the Fallen Skyelf on him and lets them first attack with their normal attack, and then he will use the ability, both of them. And as you can see, the churches target everything around them, so they don't get CC'd by all these spawning units. And the second shot comes down, and doing it this way, this whole sequence where Umbabwe becomes undamageable again is skipped, and thus map ends way quicker. And once he's dead, also all units vanish. So yeah, the churches did their job. He prevented his orbs from going down for the necessary time, and now
You fire good
it's just
all half-wits.
the last conversation till it's done.
Work.
That witch doctor's a meddlesome one.
You will not save the white one.
So just waiting out till it's over.
And as evil falls from the very
And yeah,
conflict,
that is how you can beat Oracle on Expert.
the Fire Tribes in reclaiming their lands.
And the replay has ended. Yeah. I hope this replay inspires some of you out there. And I see you in the next video.